What is up, YouTube? J High here, back with High Guy Games, looking at Dovetail Games fishing. Right now, we're in the middle of a pretty awesome competition going on. Basically, the rules what you're trying to do is get 5 of the biggest carps that you can, and one of the biggest brim within the time frame getting given. I can't even talk today. Um, and then post it in before their time on their thread. The winner of this, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, is going to get a free shirt and have their own peg in the phase 6 that's coming through. The last video I did, I believe we were in phase 4, and a lot has changed. I'm going to try to highlight on that a little bit and show off stuff that would be new to you but not new to me. So far, I started at 12:01, and I went really hard, and then I've been off and on. But as it stands right now, I made my own list. We've caught 86 fish. It's currently 8:30 where I'm at, so I have until 12:01 to get those results in. I haven't been doing so hot this season. The biggest fish I've gotten so far is 22.8 mirror carp, and then a couple of strong 19s and 18s. But usually, I feel like I've caught more fish in the past. I know I have, and I've caught bigger fish as well. It's just you weren't on time. It didn't really matter. So, but let's just hop in and let me show you some of the new stuff. They've got where you have multiple rods now, and you can put those out, and you can also cast anywhere you want. We're still back with the same setup, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep that at gravel, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast out over here. Let's get some lines in the water, hopefully get some fish. I did not like how that happened. I'm gonna retry that again. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're in gravel. So we're going to kind of keep this down so we don't pull too far when we peg up. It's right between silt and gravel. I can live with that. And what is this at? This is a KD. And just put it out there in some silt. Hey, what do you know? Oh, we're already on. Come on. Press 1. There we go. Hey, that's not bad. Fish within the first 3 minutes. That's a good sign. Obviously, we want a big fish. We want to put some meat on the dock. Unfortunately, I kind of don't want that to happen right now while I'm recording, because the program that I'm using is not going to be. It's not going to let me take a screenshot. No, that's gonna be horrible. And this feels like a big fish. So we'll see what happens. I've seen a couple people post their entries. It's a heated competition. There's some guys out there that've got some really big fish and some really big leather carps, and you get a 5-pound bonus for those guys as well. So really, any leather carp that's over 20 pounds is gonna put you ahead of the competition, because you're gonna get that extra 5 off the top of it, and the other fish top out at 25. So really, I'm hooked up twice. Wow. This is going to be wild right here. That happens very rarely. Hopefully he doesn't break that other line. I can get this fish in time, and we can hook up 2 fish in one shot. That would just be phenomenal. This guy is a fighter. Knowing my luck, it's going to be a fish. It's going to be a big fish, and I'm not going to be able to use it for this competition. But as you can see, there's a lot more going on than there used to be. You've got 3 rods to look after. You can also, they have this thing called spotting. I don't really use it, to tell you the truth. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Okay, 15. He seemed like he had a little bit more fight than that. That's a pretty guy, though. I like the markings on it. I like the color on the tail. He's got a little character. He's got a little swag himself. Let's go ahead and write that down. That's going to be fish number 87, and that is 12.15 cc common carp. Oh, that's right. I need to pay attention because I think we're still hooked up on. No, I don't think so. That line would be screaming right now if we were still on. Well, that's cool. Let's just go ahead and kind of cast out in the same area. Hopefully, we can get that back into some gravel, just like that. Place it down. We're still graveled up. Cool. I'm gonna take this guy. So I've got 2 lines out there. Switch this to KD. And I'm gonna fish this corner. See some big guys pop up over there. Just a little bit. But yeah, we're trying to get a big fish so we can get some decent numbers on that leaderboard. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna happen this go round. But with these guys, there's a great team of developers. They're always coming up with new stuff, and the time frame that they come up with, it's just phenomenal. Which one is that? Is that me? Oh. See, it gets a little bit more confusing if you have that many lines in the water. We're gonna do something I normally don't do. I think this might work though. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to reel these guys in. We'll just reset them with R. Put your 1 down. Pick your 2 back up. Yeah, see, because they're going bananas over here for these fish. So what we're going to do is we're going to press this 2 button and we're going to reset it. Put 2 back in the water. So I've got 1 and 2 in the water. I'm going to pick up 3. Come on. And let's check it. Alright, KD, that's what we want. And we're just going to go off to the side because now I get to introduce this. You can now cast from the bank, which is a total game changer. Now I know that those fish are going over there and they're hitting off that peg. I want to try to get as far over as I can before that little warning comes up and tells me I can't go. This should work just fine. We're going to cast in that general direction. And hopefully that will increase our just odds of catching a fish. I've been all around this lake. I've been in a circle. Like I said, we're on fish number 87. I've seen some of the guys' entries. Teddy's to look out for right now. I know for a fact he's got, we're hooked up. He's got like 3 24-pound fish. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes it home with that. Let's go ahead and we're going to increase this drag here. See what we're moving with. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's definitely a carp. It's gonna be under 15 pounds, I would say, by the way it's pulling. So we're gonna go ahead and just flip it over to that 48, because I know that that's like a good cutoff point. That's about as much drag as you can give before that line starts losing its integrity. But you can see them. They're like patterned up. They're swimming to that point over there. So this, if you want to catch fish often, this is the thing to do. But I just really enjoy it. I mean, it seems like they made it a little bit harder to fight these guys. You can't just jerk them in. You kind of got to be ready for it. 15-3. He's got some nice gold markings on him, and whoever did this little thing where it's get the close up as you're coming in, great job on that. That just makes it worthwhile. I don't know. I just love this game, man. I know I'm in the middle of this competition, and I'm a little frustrated that I'm not catching the stuff that I want, but it really is a fun game. That's 15-3. Common carp, fish number 88. And we're just going to keep on slow grinding. We're going to keep doing what we're doing right now because we know for a fact that it's working. And see where we go with that. I've got to cut this off at 11. And I'm not going to mess with this video until the day after because it's just too much work. It's too much stuff to do. I don't know if I mentioned, but the reason I haven't been able to get out there and do all these things, I just got married, so congratulations to me. Um, it's I don't know. This game has gotten in my head. It's go fishing. I want to go fishing in real life, and I'm going to. I got out this weekend, and where's my wallet? There we go. And I went and got my fishing license, $22. Uh, and I bought a pole off of Amazon. It should be coming Thursday, the 28th. So I'm looking forward to that. It was what was it? Ugly Stick GX2 with an open face, the medium stick. Uh, there was like 64 reviews, all good stuff on there. Can't remember how many bearings it had in it. I want to say 6 or 4, something like that. I'd have to go back and reread it. But I want to go catch some real fish now. I'm excited. Hopefully, I might start making real like fishing tutorial videos. Who knows? Who knows what we'll do? Only time will tell. I'd really like to get a couple more 20-pounders. It's eating away at me. And just sitting here back doing our thing. Move this in a little bit. Let them know that it's fresh. It's still there. You can bite it, buddy. Ooh. What else is there? What's new? What else is new? Is there anything that I forgot to mention?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's my wife, by the way. You can hear her. You can't see her. That's going to cost extra. Oh, man. But yeah, I wanted to get back out here. I needed to make a new video. One for the new phase and try to show off some of the stuff like that. And two, just to kind of let them know that, we are out here, we are fishing, we are putting it down. I started the minute that I could and held up for a couple hours until I was passed out. I'd give out at that time. I'd been up for way too long. And then went hard in the morning, and then, so on and so forth. And seen a lot of action on the forum lately. A lot of people are getting involved. When you're catching fish, and we're hooked up. You're looking at that leaderboard. There's a lot more people playing than there used to be, which is a good thing. And that's a decent sized fish. Yeah, he's running with that 36. We're gonna bump it back up to 44. Give him a couple jerks in. He's trying to go underneath that dock. I do like how it's not very realistic when you're casting out with 3 lines, and you can kind of cast in the same spot. In real life, you got to worry about those lines getting tangled up, and if that happens, when lines tangle up like that, it is nothing. It takes nothing to snap the line, and your fish is gone. Come on. Yeah, they made it harder. They don't want you to be able to just overpower the fish and jerk it in. There we go, with 13. He has got some nice color on him. Look at him, little golden boy. That's what it's all about there. He's got that deep red on his tail. That is a cool looking fish. I mean, that's why we do it. Let's write this guy down. It's number 89 so far. Let's see here. 13.0 mirror carp. I think it would be really cool. We were talking about it the other day. If you guys added an Easter egg, put a magic carp in the game, man. Just as a rando Easter egg, that would just be funny. Anybody that's played video games, Pokemon, you know what I'm talking about. But I believe I watched, let's see, what was it? The Phase 5 forum, and they were talking about back when they were, right before bed, they were adding brim. I think they're adding tench too. But it is just going to be like a carp simulator, right? Look at here. Right in the middle of them talking. This is a good recording. We're getting a lot of action right now, which makes me happy. um, that they were going to add a different area to fish in, and I think that's going to be awesome because after you walk around this thing 4 or 5 times, you generally got a good feel for where you're at, and I've found a couple different spots off the banks that I really like, which I'm not going to show you where they are. Those are my secret spots. It's where I've caught some of the big boys from the past. But this corner over here seems to be having a lot of action lately, which I wasn't really fishing off of. We might have to stay here after the video and see what happens. Uh, it'd be really cool to hook up to like a 20-pound plus fish while I'm recording, but it also wouldn't because I could take a picture in the program that I'm recording with, but it wouldn't be on Steam. For some odd reason, it just doesn't work like that. Which is kind of odd because I got it off of Steam. I'm using the FPS Lite 100 frames a second to record what's going on here. Oh, he's a cute little guy. I'm going to 10-1. That puts us at fish 90. We are on a roll. I'm definitely thinking we're going to be able to make that 100 by 11, if not more. And when I do that and I post it, I'll mention how many I've caught over it, because I don't think anybody is actually keeping track of every single fish that they're catching. And it would be a good idea to have what type of numbers, within that time frame that you could fish. Because I believe once I started this tournament, I don't want to tab out. I don't want to break anything, but we're 70 plus hours into the game so far. Obviously not in one sitting, but yeah, we've been playing, that's for sure. Gosh. Oh, they did. They added this too. You can press Q, and they have like this little short cast. Unfortunately, I am not very good at this, so I hardly ever use it. I kind of learned how to cast short the other way. Yeah, it's like you really gotta stay straight. Let me try to do it correctly. Oh, this is so hard with the mouse. Alright. See, you can kind of nudge it, but every time I do it, it just goes like in the opposite direction. But that's something new that they added, and it needs to be discussed. Let's just give it a little tappy tappy. I don't know. Get back to silt. Stay away from gravel. There's like a bunch of random gravel beds over here. That's good to know, though. I'll keep that in mind. Let's try to go forward. Yeah, there you go. And that's for like when you're seeing them and you want to hunt, you just right there in front of them. Ooh. But all in all, I think we'll put some decent numbers out there. I've got one thing I do want to talk about. I freaking noobed it up. I want to say, what was it? Fish 18 in the beginning of the tournament. I caught a 20.15 pound Carmen carp, and I pressed enter before I F12'd, and it just hurts. It really hurts because I need that fish, and that I just feel like that opportunity's not gonna come around. After that, it was just bad luck central, man. I've been catching like 7 pounds and 10 pounds. I can't seem to catch anything over 20. It's but what can you do? It's lady luck. She's shining brighter on somebody than me right now. I think it's Teddy. Teddy's gonna take it. Yeah. But 90, 91. Alright, we need to get a little bit further out here. Let's go back to what we know what was working. Oh, see, I just can't do that. Let me get back to my normal cast. It's throwing me off. Yeah. There we go. Come on. Get closer to those lines over there. And that, let's say what, 15 yards, silt 4 feet. that's in that general area. So hopefully we'll hook up here. I don't know if I missed anything. Obviously, when I rewatch it, I'll remember what I forgot that I was supposed to be talking about. But all in all, let's just give it up for the freaking developers, man. Like, what a great team. The stuff that they get done and the time frame that they're given, and not only that, it's the stuff that they talk about. We're back on. They get done. I mean, it's just you don't see that a lot, especially with these early access games. And give you guys a pat on the back. Go drink a beer. You deserve it. Ugh. We're on. Let's go ahead and put it up to 48 and zigzag this guy back and forth, trying to juke him. And I think after this guy, we're going to have to call it quits because if I do catch the big guy, I can't be recording. I've got to get that picture. I've got to get these numbers in. I just wanted to take time to shout out to everybody for all the stuff that's done. Come on. He's a fighter. This is why we do it. Urgh. He's all over the place. Ooh, do you see that guy in the corner? That's a big freaking fish. I'd like to have that video. 13-7. Fish number 91. Of course, my pen. I swear I've lost 20 minutes in this tournament for pens that just don't want to write. I need to go get a pencil. Take it back to old school. Alright. MC 91. Alrighty. Well, guys, I think we're going to take this time to go ahead and wrap it up. Give a shout out to all the guys that are participating in this thing. Yeah, they want to see some high numbers on the board. I don't think I'm going to be on the leaderboard. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. The guys, the developers, I think I've said it. I said it enough. You guys are awesome, man. I'm gonna keep playing this till the wheels fall off. I can't wait to see where you guys go next. I know that the answer there's not gonna be votes. A little frowny face over there. I'd like to get the lady liquor bottom out there, but what can you do? What can you do? All right, say goodbye to the folks. Bye bye. This is Jay High here, aka Captain Swagger Sack with High Guy Games. I had a lot of fun making this one. I'm gonna keep fishing strong until we get them, and that's all you can do. You guys have a great day, and bye bye.